and big man.
Beefy man.
Big man and mean.
Look at him. Big man ready to get out there and pull. That's a
Pull what?
that's a
Pulling my dick.
All right. Well, we should be back.
Come on, Jason, entertain the masses.
Just got the notification.
We're good to go.
Yep, there we go.
That ain't it.
Still no receivers.
I don't think that's correct at all.
What?
This is all jacked up. There we go. There we go. We're live.
Sweet. Hi, Mom.
Yippee!
Yuppies. So, the other big news is, Gary, does it tell you who we had on there for all that?
What do you mean?
The first ones?
trying to refresh here. Let me get a pick. Come on, Don. You job.
Yeah, the Jets might go corner because, like,
You can
Sauce
add-
Gardner and Christian
You can add
Gonzalez.
Bortz to the.
Did Bort's comment?
Yeah.
So, as of right now, we've got 11 people. As soon as the Jets pick is in, we will select our winner of our first $10 gift card for Nikki Two Scoops. If you're just joining us, thank you for jumping back in. We had some technical difficulties. We were about 10 minutes behind on our stream. I don't know why we froze.
Yeah, it was
Because you touch yourself at night.
Don't think it's that. Speaking of, where's Brandon?
my Ortiz.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Shouldn't he be on the stream?
He might be. I don't know where he's
What a
going.
dirty chooch.
Yell at him.
If I yell, I'm going to blow somebody's eardrums out. I'm not yelling. Tell you right now, it is falling very well for the Bills to have their chance. I do want to see Jackson Smith and Jigba go somewhere here because I don't want him to be Buffalo Bill. I don't like him.
I don't want him on the Patriots, though, either, or the Jets.
What was that, Ryan?
I like him.
The fact of being his tape never looked great. He was the number 3 when he was starting, when he was with Ohio State, and he didn't play at all last year. He was fast. He reminds me of John Ross.
I think that we would go Addison over and Jigba if they're all still there.
They think Njigba's the top dog.
I don't know if we're going to see a receiver. I think they're going to start falling.
I feel like it's going to be a run.
Yeah.
I hope there's that run in the middle, but we still get Zay Flowers.
There's quite a few. I mean, who needs a receiver that's there? Minnesota probably could use number 2.
Minnesota could use a receiver for sure.
Tampa, they like big body receivers.
I just want all the edges to be off the board. I don't want to touch an edge.
Tampa.
Like, we don't need another.
Baltimore, maybe?
We don't need to spend another
Rashad
first round.
Bateman's really not.
We don't need to spend another first round pick on an edge.
Reached out to our boy Kyle.
Yeah?
See if he liked that pick. He's yet to respond.
The Giants, they could probably go to
He's
receiver
happy
too.
with that.
Yeah, didn't they just get rid of? Not Sterling Shepard. Who the hell did they just sign a couple years ago? Kenny Galladay?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't he sign somewhere else?
Yeah, I thought he just
Yeah.
left. Yeah, he went somewhere during the season, wasn't it? Like right at the end of the season he left?
That's weird. It picked right back up without an issue on our Facebook.
Nice.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with.
Your dad's reporting the Giants around the clock.
He said Giants, no Jets. He meant Jets.
Okay. John Boards did comment. I didn't add. Sorry, that's what I didn't add.
In the show.
Yes. So we have 12 people in. As soon as this pick is made, we will spin it for ice cream. Because I scream, you scream, we all scream, and then it gets weird.
We all scream for Nikki Two Scoops.
Not that friggin' milk princess.
Yeah, I don't.
We don't play around with that milk princess. We don't play with Alabama. dirt, no milk princess.
I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, I know who one of those needs to go.
Come on, New York.
We have 5 on. The Jets are just dragging dog shit. Aaron Rodgers is holding somebody. Samuel Lowell is watching. Hello, Samuel. How are you?
Yeah. What is up?
Looking to our draft coverage. Jump on in and ask some questions.
Engage.
Our friend Dave, Canada Dad, is not loving the Pittsburgh Steelers pick right now.
It's not a sexy pick, but it's a good pick.
That's the most accurate.
It's a Steelers pick.
Yeah, but the Steelers have neglected offensive tackle for the last 4 years.
They shouldn't have drafted Najee when they did.
That helps 2 things. You bolster. Son of a. Well, thanks.
Good lord.
I just like this.
Good lord.
I just want to make sure it closed. Make sure it closed, you're closed.
Draft Diamond thinks that Belichick purposely traded out of that spot just to screw over the Jets
Because they wanted to tackle.
because they wanted the tackle.
Is this why
That's why they're scrambling.
they're going to go Njigba here then? Because they know the Patriots want Njigba.
Sorry, what?
Derek Brown said if JSN goes to the Bills, my body will tingle. Yeah, mine too, out of anger. It's the one pick I don't really want. I think that dude will be a bust.
Njigba's going to go here.
I hope he does. Are you making shadow weapons? Will McDonald!
Ew.
I said earlier I wouldn't be shocked to see him jump up. Will McDonald, Iowa State defensive end. He is a very talented player. A bit of a slide down the board here, but I personally like him. Played at a
It's just
smaller
a reach.
school.
Where the heck?
Yeah, but he had one of the cleanest. What?
Where's he on my board?
No, he's further down. He is at. Oh no, you were on the right page. He's
Breaking
60.
news from the Kruger camp.
Oh, no, I wasn't on the right page.
That pick is don't care. Better blocking. Better block everything. Got him.
He knows that he's a defensive lineman, right?
Probably not.
Block him right in front of me.
It's like I don't know. LOL. I don't care.
Heard.
All the edges can be taken just so the Bills don't take
I'm gonna tell you right now.
I don't want an edge in the first round.
That's a pick I'm not happy to see in the division. I really think that kid's gonna be something special.
Like that special?
No, not like
Did you
that.
see what he did?
Yes.
Special.
Y'all are killing me.
This is why we're the ones behind the camera.
I didn't do anything.
No, but you can hear them over the camera.
I know, but they can't see what he did.
Yeah, but did you hear Joe in the background?
Seeing what I did is a lot less worse than what he said.
Will McDonald, really nice piece.
I'll show you what I did.
I'm okay.
Take a video. We'll send it to the page.
Let's not do that either.
Too bad I can't comment videos on YouTube.
Who's the tiny baby on the screen?
That's the next commissioner.
So outside of last year where he had a sharp decrease in sacks, McDonald had 10.5 and 11.5 sacks 2 years, or in 2020, 2021. He had 5 forced fumbles in 2021. The dude's pretty damn good. He's got the passes deflected out there. He saw his sack number go down to 5 last year, but they didn't have a lot of talent at all on that defense. He's got shifty, fluid hips. He's very powerful through his blocks. Like, that's a dude that grabs a hold of a lineman, and if he's not getting through the block, he's throwing the lineman at the quarterback.
I just think it's somebody they probably could have gotten in the second round.
I don't. That was one of the highest risers coming in that draft. I don't think there was a way he wasn't going in the first round tonight. I hate complimenting the Jets.
We have a gator or something.
That was a gator bellowing over in the corner. Going to a gator mating season.
You see he's got 5 sacks. That's
Wait, what about?
You only got 1 nut.
Oh, we haven't had any good suits yet.
No,
How about that kid?
Another good
You know
one.
what?
You
We'll
can
get-
pick
we'll put
That's
it
probably-
at number 3.
No, that's probably my least
Well,
favorite because
you can
it's
pick our
Jets
winner
green.
now.
So
Well, it might not be McDonald's.
I wish I had McDonald's right now.
But
Dude, that's
how about
awesome.
this? Let's
die
Ryan,
for.
you're still good over there? Yeah. We are gonna have a changing of the guard for pick 16 to 20. We are sponsored by Jeanette at the Therapy Sessions Buffalo again. She makes me look at least semi-tolerable on a 3 to 6 month basis.
3 to 6 months.
3 to 6 month basis. Barbill, Deontay Hardy's out there right now. Check him out. But Ryan, roll that clip. Shout out to Jen Miranda, the newest member there.
Guys, Kyle with Tiki Tribe here. No one is going to make you prettier than Jeanette at the Therapy Sessions Buffalo. In breaking news, she's added another member to the ranks. Her sister Miranda is now taking bookings. Check them out. Make sure you book at mirandar.glossgenius.com or jeanette.glossgenius.com and tell them that we sent you here from Tiki Tribe. Thanks.
All right, guys. So the Washington Commanders have selected Emmanuel Forbes. Before I get that taken care of, I'm going to go ahead. We're going to pick a winner here. The winner of the $10, 2 Nicky 2 scoops, JT Smith.
there you go. Nice.
Shout out to JT. Hit us up.
Well earned.
Let us know when you want to collect that.
Well deserved.
We will remove him from this.
So you gotta leave the paper on the back of it.
I just wrote on it. I almost just falsely removed Frank.
All right. So that's our first giveaway there. JT Smith won. That's
So the
awesome
Commander-
for
wait.
It's
you.
the first giveaway for Nicky 2 scoops.
Yeah, for Nicky 2
I
Scoop,
can't
which
find
is
him on my
awesome.
sheet here. Where the hell is this guy?
Really good ice cream.
Mississippi State, apparently. Where is the image of this guy?
It's right by the path there. You can stop there on the bike path. It's perfect.
Take a nice leisurely walk while you're.
All right, I'm not even gonna record him.
All right, so Emmanuel Forbes off the board. Don't love that pick. Yeah, Gary, where is he on here?
I feel like the 20s are going to be the run for
He's number 51. Start of the third page.
The 20s are where the hitter.
They're apparently. Let me go see what that said.
Just Detroit go wide receiver. I can see wide receiver.
Where did that go?
I can still see him going tight end too.
Or maybe they grab Will Levis here.
Watch Pats get the best corner.
That Will McDonald pick apparently went like viral right away because it wasn't a receiver. Green Bay fans are mad.
You mean Jets fans?
Or yeah, Jets fans.
Green Bay fans are mad still too.
Yeah, but
Somewhere Frank has been quiet for far too long. We might have to send a.
They've lost yet another legend.
we might have to send
Search
a
party.
wellness check for Frank's apartment.
What? Why did he go?
No.
He's not terrible. It wasn't the worst thing. I don't know if he's that good or if it's the fact that, like last year when you saw the third defensive end player from Georgia go in like the third round, he's by far the worst player on that line. But they had 2 go in the top 10 or in the top 15, so like
Although news for Bills fans, we are 10 picks away.
officially 10 picks away from the Buffalo Bills. Will Levis, remaining teams on the board. Detroit. Yo, watch Tampa Bay go Will Levis. I will flip this bar. I will flip this bar. People just hating on Kyle Trask like scumbags.
Give the guy a chance.
Apparently not.
Falling down draft boards, he looked very irate.
He looks incredibly irate via photo. I'll tell you, the other guy I'd be okay if Buffalo going would be Josh Downs.
Yeah.
I didn't say a word.
I was waiting for it. I was ready to backpedal.
I like
Josh Downs is my 1B to my 1A with Zay Jones because they're great slot. Zay Flower. They're great slot receivers.
That's what we missed.
It is. It's what we didn't have in Cole Beasley, and they know how to control the slot.
It's what Cole Beasley was the year before. The first year with Cole Beasley, and then the second year we had him. It just was not that sure-handedness that we need out of a slot receiver. You know, we need an over the middle. Look at him. He's waiting for that phone call. Look at all of them looking at their phones, waiting for a phone call.
I would bring a beeper.
Like an old school pager. Oh yes.
No, I would be
It's got to have the clear case, the clear purple joint, so you can see the circuitry.
Send me a
inside.
carrier pigeon.
You know what? I would have my sound on. So like I'd be a jerk and I'd be purposely texting people to get like messages, so he like thinks his phone's going off all the time. Like
Pull out that Zach Morris cell phone.
purposely set my ringtone as what his ringtone is. So like every time my phone rings, he thinks it's his phone.
Shakir Beta on Twitter has announced that DeAndre Hopkins has deleted all Cardinals-related info off his Instagram.
He didn't like the
Who did that?
The tackle Hopkins. That
He got rid of all Cardinals stuff.
Christian
Related shit,
Gonzalez.
yes. Ugh. Christian Gonzalez to the Pates. I hate it because he's a really good player.
Talk to me about
He's the ranked number 4.
He was ranked number 4, and he played very big. I don't think they're. I mean, Oregon had a very good defense to begin with.
So they got a corner?
They got one of the top corners in the class.
They still stink.
Yeah, we're not worried about them.
He's got really fluid hips. There wasn't a lot of tape on him, but
He's going to cover Diggs.
this past year, 2022, he had 51 tackles, 7 passes defense, 4 interceptions. He's really, really good in run support. He's not a blitzer. He's very locked down one-on-one, though. He had what would have been a guaranteed interception. I mean, he had 4 of them on the year, but he had one that would have been one had not been for stellar play by Jake Bobo, actually. Jake Bobo jumped up and popped the ball out of his hands.
Patriots selected cornerback Christian Gonzalez.
That's what we're talking about right now.
I didn't think you.
If you watched him on the play,
Are you delayed?
UCLA...
I didn't know if he was talking about that pick. or the next
UCLA
one.
tended to look like they were throwing the ball away from wherever he was on the field.
I
They
don't
were
know if he,
never throwing
said
near
it.
the side he was on. So Gonzalez is a really nice play. He knows how to lock down and clamp on one side.
I thought you were still talking about Forbes.
No, I did not like Emmanuel
I feel
Forbes.
like I heard more about corners in previous draft classes of this one.
Yeah, this one.
Which is funny though because like there are 4 stellar corners this year. I think that's the thing. Usually in years past there's one really good corner. There are 4 very good ones in this year's class.
How many are left?
What?
That are very good.
One.
One. Joey Porter Jr.
And if he goes to the Bills, I'll cry.
I wouldn't be upset.
I would still throw up.
That dude's gonna be wearing that face paint for 3 more days.
Yes.
There's no way that comes off.
What about the beard paint?
No, he was born that way.
Like Kyle?
I for sure was not born with this beard.
No, he was.
Roberto?
No, he was straight up full beard when he came out.
Just out of the womb. Surprise! Here's a beard.
Talk
Tickled
about
a lot.
heartburn.
Who's on the clock?
That's a great question.
Tampa? The Lions.
It is Detroit again. Yes.
Detroit again?
Yeah, Detroit had 2 first.
Detroit for 2.
Detroit's got 2.
What about Detroit going edge?
Pair with Aiden Hutchinson.
Yeah. Miles Murphy does a little bit of everything. Aiden
Please, just
Hutchinson's
take
your...
all the fucking edges so Brandon Bean doesn't. I don't want an edge.
Tell me how you feel.
Yeah, I don't.
So there is actually
I
another
wouldn't mind,
decent
like,
corner
linebacker.
still out there.
Fill that spot for Edmonds.
I think he's
but
more of a project corner, but I really like his talent.
We can get a linebacker in the 3rd.
I really like Cam Smith.
No,
out
I
of
know, like,
South Carolina too.
a second round, but like I wouldn't mind a linebacker, a tackle to protect Josh would be nice.
Does Detroit need to pick up anyone to replace the Kazakage of the Hidden Den?
No, they just took one. That was their 14th pick.
Oh, okay.
If there's still receivers on the board at 20,
I know what you mean.
I'm Brandon Bean. I'm trying to trade up.
What did you say, Gary?
So if there's still receivers on the board at 20, I'm Brandon Bean. I'm trying to trade up.
Sure.
I'm kind of shocked Kalisha Cansey's fallen this far.
All right, very good suit, white on white. That's solid.
I don't like being in this division.
Why is he walking so fucking stiff?
You would too. You see how tight that suit
That's what I'm saying. That's tight on them. A tight suit.
It's a bad fit.
Yeah, dude, you look fine.
He's huge.
He's a big boy.
He looks like a patriot. Yeah. Like walking all
Not in
stiff.
Boston.
Micah Parsons is livid. He's pissed off about the Jalen Carter pick. Do we have any? We are still stuck here at 18.
It's too much white for me.
I mean, let's be fair. Their defense wasn't bad.
Like, I'd throw some color in there with a
You got
tie.
that big ass red Apple Watch on.
Well,
I
he's
mean-
got like the tie.
Gary, do you think this is where
But yeah, but
you
throw
see?
like a just any color,
cornerback,
like a black tie,
though?
gray tie, something.
You
With a
gotta
little bit of
you
color.
gotta feel like
Oh.
Detroit goes defensive back or
I don't know
defensive
about
player,
that.
right?
You know, what's with the
Well, they just
What's
go
with the? It
offensive
must be
line.
a.
No, they went running back.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Like, I
Is he
could've
from
gone to
somewhere?
the
Like, is he
Steelers.
from? What was that? He just opened his suit to like a red,
I have no
blue,
clue.
yellow, and red. Like if it was a flag or something like that. Blue, yellow, and red colors on the inside.
Those Ducks jerseys are garbage.
Yeah, those yellows are.
I could see him going
It's
receiver too.
loud. It's loud.
That's what I said too.
It's like our reds. I don't like our reds
I want them
either.
to go Will
It's an
Levis because they
XFL jersey.
like you need a quarterback behind.
Like original XFL.
Like Goff cannot be your
He's not
future.
like ready now, you think?
Yeah, no, but he.
Yeah,
I'm-
but do you
I'm-
trust Jared Goff to teach him?
Better than I would.
Because
Who's the quarterback coach there? Anybody good?
Charlie B. Peterson,
Is it Charlie Batch?
is it?
I don't know.
I made up Charlie B. Peterson. I don't know who that is.
Your it's Heather's cousin Charlie.
No, it's not. Definitely not.
It's Mark Brunell.
What? Get out.
Don't trust that.
It's crazy.
Mark Brunell.
Yeah, Mark
Formerly
Brunell.
the Jaguars.
He's the quarterback coach for Detroit. What?
Mark Brunell.
Oh, of course, Dave Portnoy thinks it's still the draft. Anything that jerk off sees Patriots related, he's jerking off in a sack.
Mark Brunell. I've seen it all.
Go review a Pizza Hut.
Get burned by pepperoni and cheese in the eyeball. You fuck.
Hang out with Frank. He orders pizza
Every day, literally every day.
Ridiculous. I'm like, I don't need to try it. I can just go over and fucking get leftovers from him.
I don't need. The only thing that was good about Pizza Hut was the salad bar and the breadsticks when they used to
Oh,
have
a
that.
salad bar, huh?
Oh, you didn't eat
You know
salad.
a thing or two about salad.
I don't like salad.
I'll tell you right now, if anyone watching has some of those Pizza Hut red cups, I want one. Those joints were fire. They were solid. You could not break those things.
Dive.
Impossible.
I could break it.
Back up to 9. Moving right along here.
All right, we're chugging. Guys, jump in, comment, say what's up. At pick 31, we will give away a second $10 gift card to Nikki Two Scoops.
One worse one.
JT Smith won the first one.
Cody Ford. Ugh, gross.
Isn't he on Arizona?
Not that much
Yep.
I had on him, honestly.
All right. Well, when you go home, you can comment and try to win the second one.
I'm gonna. Even though I got one already. I'll still comment though.
There you go.
That's all right.
Oh yeah, enter yourself in the drawing.
I thought he was upset with it. Our dude Dave was not upset. He does like the Broderick Jones pick.
Wait, what did you say?
He said it'd be like that sometimes.
Thank you, buddy.
Alright, guys.
Take it easy.
Maybe see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Lions got
No, he said he's out tomorrow.
I got my rugby alumni weekends tomorrow.
Oh, ours is Saturday.
Yeah, this is.
Jack Campbell.
We're driving to Pittsburgh.
Was it?
Yeah.
Jack Campbell.
Damn it!
To the Lions. You know what? The more I watch this tape, I don't love it. He's a very 1980s linebacker. He's north-south. He's very stiff at the hips. I was watching it today. I was like, is it sacrilege? Because, like, you know that Bills fans are going to be pissed if, like, I'm like, I don't really like him. But I don't really like him.
I did like him.
That's fine. That's okay. We can do this.
But the less defense on the board when the Bills pick is.
I know, man. I'm telling you.
That's 18.
There's just a couple of defensive players that I'm okay with taking, and he was one of them.
I say we take a linebacker or an offensive tackle.
Well, the linebacker just
Or guard.
The linebacker that I was okay with
I know.
taking, if we take any other linebacker, we're reaching.
I think like a tackle would be good here. I think you
There's not
protect
really any
Josh.
tackles left.
There's not really tackles. You'd be reaching for a tackle
The
at
only
this
thing-
point. Osiris Torrance.
Torrance is the only other player I want who's a guard.
I wouldn't mind a guard
I'll tell you who
or a center.
linebacker wise snuck up on me tape wise that I didn't think I'd like. Noah Sewell.
Yeah.
He
What school
is
is he?
Oregon.
Oregon, yeah.
He's very. He's not your fluid like fast guy, but he's very rangy sideline to sideline. He's not really north south, but he knows where to get. I really like the fact that he was constantly around the ball, and he's pretty sharp when you bring him off the edge. So I do like that a lot, actually. All right, so Detroit just went. Who is up next? Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay's got to be having fits.
I don't know, though, because there's a lot on the board that they could choose from. And if they go fucking receiver here,
Ooh, the Lions. Ice cream
Tampa
looks
Bay
really
does not need a
good.
receiver, but I could, like,
When was that? That was like 2 hours.
Oh, I can see it.
I didn't see him comment that.
yeah, but they already have,
Ice
like,
cream
a
looks
loaded
really good.
receiver room.
Yeah, that ice cream that had the penis in it.
Oh. Where was that?
Did
Don't
you
they
not see that?
No, you didn't show me that.
They got
You'll have
Mike
to watch
Evans.
it.
They got, what the hell is the dude's name? Mike Evans, the smaller dude. They just re-signed him.
Chris Godwin.
Chris Godwin. Don't they have Russell Gage?
Yeah.
Russell Gage was.
I could see this being a
No,
tight
Russell
end.
Gage is still there.
This could be a tight end.
There's Jack Campbell still. I don't love the move. Draft Diamonds is wondering with Smith and Jigba there at 19 if you're going to see teams calling to trade up now.
As long as it's not Kansas City.
I don't think Smith and Jigba is that good.
Yeah, but I don't want Kansas City to get any good receivers. I want them to be like, there's poo on the board.
This dude's saying that the Bills should trade the 27th Ed Oliver, and the Bills would get the 34th, 96, 168, and Hopkins.
I saw that earlier.
Good lord.
I'm glad he's not the GM.
That's not a bad pick.
It's not
Yeah.
bad, but there's no way Arizona goes for all of that.
Gerald Sherry killing me right now.
Why?
Christian Gonzalez was representing Colombia.
I told you it was something. It had to have been. I told you it had
Colombia.
been some sort of flag. Columbia. That's what I figured when it was like the colors like that. I'm terrible at recognizing what flags are
Hold on a
what.
second.
I'm good at that from the Olympics.
I'm not good at it at all, really.
He's lucky he can spell good at it.
Dude,
Killing with those jokes over there, Frank.
Who's on the board?
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers still.
You on?
That's a Dan
okay,
Campbell pick.
I'll stay on this.
yo,
his
that's
feed then.
100%.
He's been bad right
White
now,
guy
though.
from Iowa.
He's been behind.
He's a hockey player.
What does that say about Will? According to E ESPN Analytics.
So it was 92% he went in the top 10.
Oh.
It is actually the name of a hockey player, a goaltender for the, I believe, Edmonton Oilers.
I knew a Brian Campbell once.
And he was also a hockey player.
I knew a Campbell Soup.
Laid a hell of a hit on
Mark
RJ
Campbell was a
Umberger.
tight end for the Bills.
Campbell Soup?
Remember that guy?
Reggie?
Yeah, that's true.
Mark Campbell.
I didn't realize what you were saying.
Who's-
That was like the commercial.
Reggie Royal.
Robert Roy.
Reggie Royal. The Buccaneers have gone defensive tackle. Kalijah Cansey from Pitt.
Don't we know him?
What?
You know him?
I don't. That's not one of the ones I
I'll
know.
say, do we don't know him?
Keep taking him. Please.
But the guy who I do know, Habakkuk Baldonado, reached out to him today, wished him good luck.
Was that-
He responded, "Thanks, homie."
Did I get a pick right? Was that the pick I had for the Bucks?
Probably not,
Oh.
because you touch yourself tonight.
Where
No,
is
which
he?
I have him circled on here.
That was hilarious.
Where the hell is he?
Probably not. No.
No, I didn't.
Kalasia Cansey,
Yeah.
28, first page.
I had him going somewhere.
Early.
Look at this dude. He's sweating his ass off now.
Milk.
Little Levis like.
Because he probably
You
thought he
gotta
was.
stop.
He probably thought he was going here. He probably thought he would go here.
Crying, man.
He smiled. He must have got a text message. He must have got
Who's
something.
20?
He just had a smile.
Seattle? Seattle is 20.
No, I'm just saying. Like it looked like that smile looked like he just got a call or like some
Yeah,
sort of
and
like.
Seattle's 20.
No, yeah. But you know what I'm like. That was a relief right there.
Can
I'm
we
telling you.
ask what the hell is Pittsburgh doing? Or what the hell is Tampa doing?
No, don't.
They
do
have
it.
2 defensive
No,
tackles.
Seattle. Seattle, go Hendon Hooker and get the better Geno Smith. Go from like Geno Smith to like you got like Hendon Hooker light at quarterback, and then you got
So back to the pick that we're on. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers have officially gone with having Vita Vea and adding another defensive tackle, which I really don't know what they're trying to do.
No idea.
They
I
are
do like their new logo there.
trying to tackle the guy on offense.
Clearly.
Fierce. I like the new Buccaneer.
I kind of wish they. I
I
hope.
miss the.
I hope.
They never do the cream jerseys
I
anymore.
was gonna say the same thing. I hope that they're. I hope they're like. Don't they have an alternative coming up?
Musical ones?
Are they one of the alternatives this year?
I don't know.
Because they didn't do one
I
right
think
yet,
they
right?
did make an announcement they were bringing those back this year.
That's what I'm saying. They
Dude,
wouldn't. So I'd love
dug
those.
The old school jerseys.
The old school creamsicles?
Roy joint
Oh,
on the
yeah.
side. That shit was dope.
I love those. Like I'm.
Matt Miller, NFL draft scout. I'd love to know how much money was lost on people betting Will Levis to go in the top 2.
Like I might have to get like a Chris Godwin or like random jersey like that creamsicle.
Speaking of, did you know that it's illegal to bet on the NFL draft in New York State?
No.
Yep. No, it is.
No, you just go to the PA border and you're fine.
Yeah, well, I couldn't do that and be here at the same time.
You can't collect the money, dude.
You go to PA and collect it. And actually, yes, you can.
Yeah, apparently because it's not a physical sports outcome, you cannot bet on the draft.
New York is stupid with all that. You can't prop bet nothing. Come on. You can't prop bet the Gatorade in the Super Bowl.
No problem.
Because that's it. It's not a legitimate sports
It's
outcome.
stupid. Screw that. Let me bet on everything. Although I haven't bet since 2 seasons ago, so I'm doing really good.
You're up.
I paid.
I've been betting and I'm up. So.
I stopped betting when I was up. I paid my rent that month, and I stopped betting.
I feel like we're in the hot zone for the Bills here, man. That's 20 range.
I know.
Expect
I want to see
they'll
it.
find a receiver.
I know. I want to see a trade.
And and if you're wondering, I didn't use any of my money. They gave me free money that I was betting with.
Oh, nice. That's
So
How much did
I'm
you
up,
win that you
up
paid your rent?
like $500.
Holy crap. I cashed $500 from the initial 500 I got.
From that,
I
it
doubled
was
everything I had, and then I've definitely made more cash outs than I put deposits.
the only time I lost money is one time I bet Josh would score a rushing touchdown against like somebody, and it was like I think he scored it, but I bet in the third quarter that it would like I think it was like in the third quarter, and he scored like in the fourth or something like that, and I was pissed.
I had like a 5 or 6 leg parlay last year with the Bills in the playoffs, and all I needed left was like
Stephon Diggs to score a touchdown. We both needed a Diggs touchdown.
and I would have won like $1,500, and I didn't get it.
Because it was like a crazy amount of money. We were driving on him, and Josh was running. I can't remember what team it was, but he was running like crazy, and I was like, he's got to score a rushing touchdown here.
I think it was the
Nope.
Ravens.
Throws it
playoff
in. I'm
game,
like,
maybe.
are you kidding me?
No. We didn't play the Ravens last year.
I think and they only
the
lost like
Diggs touchdown was last year in the regular season.
I
You
think
and I both had it. It was like one of the primetime games.
I think I only bet like 50 on that though.
And it might have been the Titans game. You were 6 of 7, and I was 9 of 10 on our parlays, and we just needed Diggs to score a touchdown.
I was out here betting on the Bills every week.
3 touchdowns against Tennessee.
And maybe it might not have been on that.
I don't remember who it was. It was definitely primetime.
Was it the Chiefs?
The Packers?
That's wild.
What was the Packers?
Yeah.
Because I won money still in the Packers because
Look at
that was
that.
when I got the free bet and I put down $100.
They're comparing him to Aaron Donald with the height, the weight,
Yeah.
the 40 time.
That
and
was
the
that was
span.
when I put down for Rodgers to throw a pick, and when Rodgers threw a pick, the whole bar went apeshit. There you go, right there.
Come on.
I remember Ed Allen
Take
was
Hooker
supposed to
over
be
Levis.
Aaron Donald.
What about Mozzie or Maze?
Maisie Smith.
Is he good?
I don't want him.
I have a feeling Hendon Hooker is going to be what last year the guy who went to Tennessee was.
Malik Willis.
I really like Hendon Hooker.
I liked Malik Willis last year. I thought.
I think Hooker's a better passing player though.
Yeah,
What pick is this? 20.
20.
20.
Correct.
Are we
So
on
once
or-
this is done, we will be going to a new sponsor. We'll be going back to Nikki Two Scoops.
What a coincidence.
Boards wants to know what happened to the matching polos.
I got fat.
I don't think I ever had one.
No, he never had one. Mine's in my basement.
Oh man.
I mean, that's probably the only thing I could actually say because, like, I definitely wouldn't fit in that. You would need a pair of sutures to cut me out of that shit.
It's like a wetsuit.
If I fart, it's gonna balloon. What did I say?
I didn't say that.
See that?
Man, they are just taking their sweet ass time, Seattle.
Franco
Good brother.
Franco likes to fill whoopee cushions, doesn't he?
What's up, good
Yeah.
brother?
I tried to buy him a
We
whoopee
can't
cushion.
say of what, but Franco likes to fill whoopee
I tried to buy him a
cushions.
whoopee cushion down in Florida. Couldn't find one.
It's peanut butter.
It's
He
not.
likes to fill it with peanut butter.
It's
Why
not.
forget the cap?
Dilly dilly.
Damn.
Come on, Buffalo, trade up.
Don't trade up.
Don't trade up. No.
Don't trade up.
If anything, Ryan, I want him to trade down. Trade back.
There's receivers on the board. Are you kidding me?
Trade back.
God, I need a receiver.
That's what I'm saying.
Trade back.
I don't want to trade back if there's. If
Hold.
Hold. Come on, you only got 2 minutes left. You gotta make
Do we
your
have any
pick.
new comments?
You know what's the worst though? Is like they still let the timer go down sometimes, and they still let them pick like 3 or 4 minutes after.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they.
It's got to say pick us in. Once the timer's done, the other team can pick.
That timer's not always correct.
They let
on
it sit.
TV.
I swear.
That timer's never right. Picks in like 10 minutes before they even start picking.
As Little Capaccio said. Little Capaccio. We were in the airport at 5 in the morning, and this man, Franco, makes eye contact with me, pats his suitcase, and goes, "It's my Little Capaccio!" And I go, "What?"
Come on, this is what I did want us to get a receiver.
Sal Capaccio has said the board has fallen really well for the Bills tonight if you are on team wide receiver or tight end. But now it gets very interesting.
Team wide
The
receiver.
teams about to draft could all target pass catchers.
Team slot wide receiver.
Team slot wide receivers, right.
My little man actually plays hockey with Sal's little guy.
I
Team-
saw he scored a goal recently.
Yeah.
Team draft somebody
Scored
that's
another one
gonna
this
sure
past
handed.
Wyatt?
Yeah, he scored
Shout out
another
to
one
you,
this past
Wyatt.
weekend. He's got 3 goals in 3 games.
That's better than I ever did in hockey.
Yeah, better
That's-
than
that-
Jack Eichel did.
That's
In the
one
play,
more than
yeah.
I ever had in my entire ice hockey career. Well, my Pee-wee ice hockey career.
I mean, I usually scored, but I also got into fights and other things.
It was usually with Anthony.
It usually was with Anthony. Me and
They don't
Anthony
let
were
you do
beefing.
fights.
You can
We
do whatever
didn't care.
You can do
We
whatever
didn't
you want
care.
if you try hard enough.
We didn't care. Me and Anthony, I don't. What me and Anthony like? That's my man's now. But when we were younger, it was fight on sight.
Oh, man.
I once kicked him through a wall.
They had to separate us because like sometimes
I saw the video.
No, that was him. That was when I bro kicked him flat on
They-
his cheek.
they had to separate us like a lot of times because me and Anthony we'd just be chilling, sitting there, no reason. We would look at each other. We're fighting.
Nolan Smith off the board. Seattle Seahawks have taken edge Nolan Smith.
You see Dom what Dom tweeted? It says Will Levis right now. He's just memeing right now.
Oh, dude.
But like it was crazy.
Kid's gotta be going nuts, man.
I should have gone first or
They
second.
took Jigba.
He's gonna do the Josh Rosen. There were
Did you get that one?
15
What?
people
They
ahead of
took
me
Jigba.
that made a mistake.
Wait a minute.
The Seahawks took Jigba
Jackson Smith and Jigba.
with the 20th pick.
Wait a
in the
minute.
NFL
So
draft.
We've got conflicting reports here.
No, I have no clue what's happening.
Dobbs reporting Jackson Smith and Jigba.
For-
Draft day.
Draft Diamonds is reporting.
Yeah. Nolan Smith. It's neither.
I'm waiting for someone's gonna update that they messed up.
Sure.
Or we'll see. What do they take on? What do they
Dom
say on the
usually
TV?
is wrong if it's one or the other.
He says no.
Well, no. Draft time says, wait a minute, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So, yeah. JS said off the board.
Jackson Smith and Jigba. That is the only thing I wanted. All right.
Yeah, I kind of like
Jackson
that.
Smith and Jigba to the Seahawks.
Yeah,
You
but
don't
now
like
here-
that.
Now here comes the receiver run because
You don't like that, Jason,
Why?
because you're a Tyler Lockett owner, and that's the same
I guess,
receiver.
Yeah.
So what are we on now?
Pick 21, Ryan. That means we've got our new sponsor. If you would, roll the footage for 2 scoops. So Jackson Smith and Jigba, pick 20 to the Seahawks.
doesn't really make sense.
I mean, it does if you're planning on fully committing and building to Geno. You've
I don't
done
know,
that.
Yeah, DK Metcalf is still there. He's not going
They got
So is
Metcalf,
Tyler
they got
Lockett, and
but
so
even
is
Lockett-
D. Eskridge.
But they got Lockett.
You were
and-
like a bull in a china shop.
I'm trying to help him.
He's the same player Lockett and Eskridge are, so it just doesn't make sense to
We
me.
moved our orange chair that was
As
supposed to
a-
like that.
Like as the receiver they're drafting, it's just a bad fit.
Gary.
Thank you, sir. Do you mind if I just pour it in my cup?
I don't care. Yeah, take what you need. I bought it because I figured I'd need more water.
I thought you were pouring that on your tablet, and I was utterly baffled. I'm like, why would you do that?
How'd you do that?
Why would you do that? It's comedy.
Thank you, sir.
From Ohio State.
We are 2/3 of the way done.
I just don't like that we're about to see the run
Bless
of
you.
receivers because the Chargers definitely need a receiver too.
Unless you get a trade up here.
Yo,
It's
Dov Kleiman is just roasting Will Levis.
Gary, it still might fall to where we can get the guy I want. I don't know if we're going to get one I really
Yo,
want. But
okay, stupid question.
Good answer. Never.
Does Will Levis go
only stupid people.
23 to Minnesota?
Ooh, that'd be interesting.
Your contingency plan for Kirk Cousins?
I mean, you need one for Kirk Cousins.
For what's his name? I thought his name was Kurt. Isn't it?
I mean,
Kurt?
it's not going to be. It's Kirk.
Kurt.
It's not going to be the Jags.
No, he doesn't remember. Probably.
They
I
just
was drunk
paid-
as hell one time at the bar.
I
and kept calling
do
him Kurt.
remember. They just paid Daniel Jones. They just paid Dak. You're not going to draft him in the first for Buffalo or Cincy. That's
So
the
forever he's
best
Kurt.
bet that he's going in the first is Minnesota right there. If not, he's
He
living to
goes
see
Minnesota,
tomorrow.
he starts.
No,
No, think so.
no.
He's mad
He
that Seattle
sits
took a receiver.
behind Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, that's
I
the
will,
correct name.
Kirk.
Kurt. Kurt. With a T.
Not Kurt
Can't even say-
Loder.
With a T.
Not Kurt Loder.
With a T.
Kirk Cousins.
Kurt Cousins.
That's awfully Kurt of you.
We're up to what, 21?
If he goes to
21.
if he goes to Minnesota, I'll put $5 down there if he starts.
I'll take that bet.
All right, Ryan, make note. $5 bet between me and Kyle for what?
If the Vikings draft Will Levis, he thinks Levis starts in his rookie year. I think Kirk Cousins gets. Levis has to start more than 2 games. 2 or more. Because I'm not losing that bet because the Vikings guarantee a playoff and they start him in week 17.
all right, we'll go. All right. That's fair.
Guys, I want to put this one out there. My wife was really angry at me this morning.
Why?
She looks at me and she goes, "So how drunk are you going to come home tonight? You're fumbling around the house." And I go, "I don't drink when I'm on the air." She's like, "Harry, drunk and fumbling around the house." I'm like, if I have a beer, I might have a beer. I don't know, I might have a beer, man.
No.
If I mow the lawn, I don't know.
So you're telling me to follow you
If I mow the
upstairs,
lawn or
just
something.
fucking stumbling and rumbling.
If I mow the lawn or something. I think you should come in first, stumbling and rumbling, just to like mess with her.
Shut down, actually.
Just come in and just
Just kidding.
somersault down the hallway.
Throwing up in the sink.
No.
Just dry heaving.
That's a bad
Just
gimmick.
straight up dry
Walk
heaving.
in.
I will tell you, she's gonna be really mad. I'm gonna go home and I'll start cooking. That's for sure. I am definitely making dinner when I get
I
home.
have a Doritos Locos Taco waiting for me.
ate all of my Mighty Taco, and I feel like a bowl of Mighty Taco or Taco Bell.
I ate
Just one of them?
all the McDonald's chicken.
Oh,
nuggets.
he ate all the rest of it.
Yeah, because I had like 6.
I ate all the McDonald's chicken nuggets with a ton of Big Mac sauce all over them.
Guys, here we are.
Once again.
Oh,
I don't-
wait
you're-
a
you're
minute!
right, but
We got Frank!
Hey, he's back.
He's back,
Hey.
hey.
As per usual, our incompetent, I think he meant our incompetent, general manager goes defense instead of all fans and all fans. He meant offense. And gets a skill position or an actual good quarterback. Hashtag
I mean-
fire Packers GM. We need a receiver.
I mean, I would have took a receiver. I wouldn't have took a quarterback like Frank wanted.
I would have taken an offensive lineman.
That ice cream looked good. Frank,
would've
did you
took-
notice the top
I
ice
would've-
cream, the Neapolitan? Nah, Vikings get Bob Cobb.
I would
Rob
have took a
Cobb's
number
younger
2.
brother.
You got your number 1 in Watson now. You need a number 2.
They don't need a quarterback. Kirk Cousins is great. Kirk Cousins is fine. The Vikings should keep him.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, that's all I needed
Who's
in my
Kirk?
life was just
Who's
Frank.
Kirk?
The pick is in for the Chargers.
Oh, I'm keeping. That's gonna be a thing now. I don't care.
Kurt.
His name's Kurt.
Man,
Kirk Cousins.
you are an idiot.
And Cousins is spelled with a K.
I'm still waiting here. Quentin Johnson, wide
Here they
receiver,
go.
TCU. I got that one right on my mock draft.
There you go. Look at
No, I didn't. I did not. You got that one right in your mock
Did I?
draft.
He's like, did I?
I didn't like it.
I had my whole
He's not
list
bad. He's
of
clunky.
everything that I picked like at lunch, and then it didn't save, so I had to redo one now. So I was trying to remember the guys I had where I wanted. And I was switching them around while I was in here, trying to. That's why I was writing shit down and like crossing guys out, so I knew like I picked this guy already.
Yeah. Justin Herbert has no excuses but to be good.
So like I was just messing around. That is Mike Williams, Keenan Allen, and Quentin Johnson. Or how do you
Quentin
say that?
Johnsonson? Yeah, you just can't say
I got,
Johnson.
I got a speech impediment.
Do we see?
I thought you just said you have a pizza impediment.
Do we see-
I was positive.
Do we see that? I know they drafted Likely last year, but do we see a tight end? Another
I
tight
don't
end
think so.
That's my excuse. I got a speech impediment. I'm not stupid.
Pizza.
for Baltimore.
Not right now.
I'm gonna pull the cue from the Practical Jokers. I got a speech impediment. What are you doing?
I could see this being Joey Porter.
That would make sense. They do need a corner.
It just doesn't flow right. Johnson's done. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't flow like Johnson.
Johnston.
It doesn't flow right. You know?
It's Johnston,
Yeah,
Jason.
but it just doesn't flow right.
Johnston.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
Johnston.
like
Just
Johnston.
like Frankenstein, it's Johnston.
It just doesn't work.
I'm gonna need you to really look at the name,
It
say
doesn't
it in
work.
your head, and then look at it again.
It's John Stun. That's what it says.
You're closer.
You might be dyslexic.
And I'm reading what I said.
Absolutely.
I'm just reading what it says here.
Oh,
Like I said,
God.
read what it says.
Frank, we
Say it
need
in
you
your head,
to
and
jump
make
in
I
sure
did.
you just read it again.
John
'cause
Stun.
It's
That's
gonna be
that's
wrong.
literally what it
Where
says.
you at, Frank?
It's John Tun. It's literally what it says.
Oh, lordy. Good old Johnston's son.
That's what it says.
Johnston's son.
That's what it says.
Quentin Johnston. Ravens are on the clock. The problem is it does make sense for the Ravens to go receivers here.
it does.
But the Ravens need a lot of help, and there's a lot of high-end talent at the top. They did the same thing last year. Kyle Hamilton fell. They could go Kyle Hamilton and Brian Branch. Top 2 safeties in both classes.
Yeah.
Did we get? We got him.
It was Quinton Johnson.
Before I'm just saying,
Kyle
crossing
Brandt,
things off.
puts up a good thing. Who's the only
Did he
teams
go?
that
Who?
could draft Will
Don't
Levis?
think-
No.
Vikings, Saints, nobody.
That's what I said.
If he falls, another team's gonna trade back into the first round.
Someone will trade to 31 and
That's
grab
what he
him.
just said. Unless somebody else trades up into the first round, there's not much left that's going to take him.
If all the receivers are off the board when the Bills pick, I want the Bills to trade out.
If all the wishes were fishes.
No, because you might get a tight end there too.
I don't want a
a
tight
tight end.
We need.
Michael Mayer?
Yeah, but I think you get him in the second still. I think if it falls, we've seen this before. If the tight ends aren't fully classified as a top, you can get him late.
I want someone who's sure-handed who's going to be catching footballs over the middle.
I want to
don't
give me the
care- I
sure-handed
don't care if it's a
boy.
slot receiver. I don't care if it's a tight end. I want
Send me
someone
a
who's going to
sure-handed
catch.
Send me up a sure-handed boy. Better yet, who does your bushes? So is there anybody from the XFL that's eligible for this year's draft? No, Frank. Ravens got ODB, though.
Gary.
They OD'd. What?
OD? Don't you mean OBJ?
This is like I know. I'll ask you
Yeah,
later. 'cause this is off
ODB, Old
topic.
Dirty Bastards.
I
It's off
honestly
topic, I'll
thought he
ask you
meant ODB like the wrestler.
OG Bobby Johnson.
OG Bobby Johnson.
Word on the street, I'm a suspect.
So what's that?
Steven Crowder.
Me. That's my alter ego.
I wouldn't.
I
lay
have
claim to
vomit
that
on my
based
back.
on what I'm watching.
Oh, never mind.
He puked on my back.
Yo, me and Kyle pretend to fart on each other and it work all day. It's
Why are you saying this out loud?
Because it's funny.
I mean, I feel bad for the lady that's between y'all.
Bridget,
No
she,
idea.
she owned up that she rips ass in her office all day too.
Oh, it's just a murder's row.
Yeah, it is.
Everyone else is like, no, don't go that way. It's not safe. Here, take this exposed candle. Not safe.
Have we had any top tier suits anymore or no?
No, we haven't had any good suits.
Damn. So
since.
we have two. We have two
I
to
mean,
go
you're,
from.
You're trusting my taste in fashion, so it's
Were they trusting? You think I know how to say fashion? You know where my fashion comes from? When I got drunk one time on St. Patrick's Day and watched Say Yes to the Dress with Mary on the couch.
You did do that.
Yo, I tried to capture the cat.
You also did do that.
And you did that.
Oh no. I hope that picked up.
who dat?
That's you dat.
That's
All right, Baltimore a little slower.
a little bit slower now.
I have something I want to say, but I'm not going to say it.
And it's another running back.
So they drafted a quarterback again? I'm confused.
Addison Flowers, Smith, Murphy, Branch,
I will
Mayer.
be sick.
If it's Smith or Murphy,
Yes.
yeah, I won't be happy if it's Edge. That's for sure.
Unless they really do plan on trading Ed Oliver
But
for a
Ed's
receiver.
a D tackle.
Still.
Well, apparently that dude's a comedian.
Oh
No
crap!
Fox News. Never mind. Yeah, don't do that. We're not looking up that.
Oh, Frank's still talking here.
Oh.
He's talking here. OBJ, Ravens going to pass their pick.
No.
No.
Thoughts on Lamar Jackson signing? I love it. I love it.
Oh, good for him.
It's going to be great because it's going to tie up so much money for them, and it's going to make the Josh
Go
Allen
ahead.
pick look even better.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Absolutely.
It looks Josh Allen's contract look better. We
Hey.
know, Frank, you liked him.
Good
Guaranteed. Give him all the
His
guaranteed money,
mortgage
so
going
later
shit.
down the road you're screwed and can't. You're not gonna be able to sign these receivers
It'll
and
be
retain
great
them.
when he gets hit and his leg just explodes this season and he just sits on the bench.
Huntley will be playing quarterback by week 4.
Oh.
Right.
So the Texans Cardinals trade earlier. The Texans have 2 firsts next year also.
Oh shit. Okay. Wow. That's a
So that's why they felt comfortable making. The Texans felt that they would be a better team than the Browns will be next year. And that was why they made that move.
wow. Damn, that's interesting. That's a Bills are 5 picks away, fellas.
And we're already failing.
Get Jordan.
I don't want to work
No,
right now.
do it. Do it.
Really?
Yep. I'm tired. Can we cuddle? I'm going to hell. Oh, whoa, buddy.
Enrico Suave?
I just want some updates here. Why do I feel like they've reset the Ravens clock 6 times?
Because they did. I watched them.
Lamar's trying to figure out. Lamar's trying to figure out how to click pick, and instead he just keeps hitting reset.
Well, they gave him a children's book to read, and he's having a really hard time.
He couldn't read one page out of a Harry Potter book.
That was 50 Cent. No, that was that was Floyd Mayweather.
If you could read one page of it.
No. Stop right there.
Stop right there. Stop right there.
Frank, how? What are your
Eight
thoughts?
flowers.
What?
It took us 8 flowers.
Shit.
Who's picked him? Oh shit, the Ravens.
Well, hey, that might be the best receiver that they ever get in Baltimore.
Except for they won him a
Yeah, but
fucking
that
year.
receiver-
Well, they
Cordell?
will because it's a short route player.
Odell Beckham Jr., him, and then who else am I thinking?
If I'm Buffalo, I need to be on the phone right now.
No, this person is on drugs, thinking the Bills are going to take Will Levis.
For what reason? Why would
said
you
that?
take him?
I had somebody.
If your team trade down,
No. I
yes,
still don't take him. I want a
dumbass.
Quarterback.
They're saying if you're part of the team that wants to see the Bills trade down, that's ideal for you. They're not saying Levis gets picked by the Bills. They're saying you're going to trade down for someone to come up to get him.
I think he goes down.
No, I guess.
No, that's exactly what it means, Jason.
Or just wants to know how long
Minnesota's on
until
the clock.
Rodgers
Yeah, I
retires.
think
I think at
Minnesota
least.
snags.
He said he's playing next year, so it's like
I'll give
2
him-
years.
I was gonna say I'll give him 3.
I don't even know if it'll be 3. I'm actually upset about that Zay Flowers pick.
Man, Rashad Bateman, that's not good for him. That's for sure.
Zay Flowers was one of my favorite picks in that whole draft.
Yeah.
At least he didn't go to Kansas City because Kansas City wanted him.
Zay Flowers, whether he is... Zay Flowers reminds me more of, like, Hollywood Brown when he went there. Like, it don't matter who's going to get on the ball. He's going to find a way to get the ball. Let's be fair. We saw what Zay Flowers did with no quarterback at Boston College.
Oh, I forgot they had Ellie Aguilar, too.
That was the first signing.
Totally forgot about that.
Ravens fans are crawling back out of the hole that they were hiding in for the last six weeks. We're going to win again!
Yeah, and then Lamar's going to throw interception on the goal line like he normally does.
Who cares? He's fucking kept 285
You
million
thought he was gonna make it to the goal line.
He'll run it all the way down there. He can't throw it in, so he'll go to throw it in and it'll get picked off.
Oh, suddenly we've taken a bad swing if you're a Bills fan.
They got 2 running backs.
Unless you're like Ryan and you're pro team Jordan Addison.
We're gonna
Yes.
take an edge. I just feel it in my huevos.
Huevos?
Huevos Rancheros.
I'm gonna be sick to my stomach in a few minutes.
No, don't do that, please.
What? Oh no, Bella's listening. You can't do that. Seriously, she'll puke.
Yeah, but I would.
We have any new comments?
No.
No new commenters? OG Joseph Lee, do you want to grab my last liquid death out of there, please?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely
Who's
not.
up next?
That's would be the Vikings.
Minnesota.
They need a receiver.
The next-
They need a
They
quarterback.
need, yeah.
They do need a receiver, but
They need a lot of stuff.
Yeah, but they like Kurt. They like Kurt at that.
The receiver's not getting
quarterback.
past Dallas, so we don't have the Bills are not getting a receiver. We can check off receiver.
I'm not counting that Dallas is going to take him.
Don't do this to me.
I'm trying to be a
No,
realist.
no.
There's still
You're
receivers.
probably right.
I mean,
There's still
I don't know about this.
there's still
There's still Josh Downs.
Josh Downs,
Yeah, but I don't want to take
Addison,
Downs
I
at 27.
like him. I like him.
Okay, trade down.
Addison,
We
Hyatt.
really like him, too.
I really like Josh Downs.
I liked Hyatt, didn't I?
You did. I don't. Everybody wants Hyatt for the fact that he's a speed demon. I don't want it. I don't think he's that good. I think
Can't be bothered. What?
We had a speed demon. It didn't do much for us.
Yeah, but now like I think
Which
he's
one?
faster.
What's his name? Just got let go.
no. He's a taller option, but he's not a slot guy. He's a straight line burner. But I think the only reason he did anything worthwhile when he was out there for Tennessee is because Cedric Tillman drew most of the coverage and he was able to run free.
Yeah, but that's what Diggs will do. Diggs will draw the coverage and he'll run free.
I'm still hoping they.
Man, I'm sad. I wanted Zay Jones or Zay Flowers. That's gonna throw a full ass wrench in my dynasty draft plans.
Because you don't want to snag Flowers from Baltimore.
Nope. And I was looking him solely at like, oh, that's somebody I'm looking at high second round.
There was a 1.1% chance that Kentucky quarterback would go before pick 20,
The dip or the drip.
or wouldn't go before 20.
Are you shitting yourself?
No, it's my shoe rubbing
I
against
mean,
it.
We didn't like him.
I don't know if Levis
Who?
goes here. Man.
Levis. I didn't like Levis.
I liked Levis.
He wasn't my favorite.
Levis was my second. I like Levis over Stroud for sure. Levis,
over
Levis,
Stroud,
and
but-
Bryce,
liked
Bryce Young
Richardson.
were. Richardson was my number one.
So
Yeah.
out of the QBs taken so far, who's
Richardson.
bust?
No, the bust Stroud.
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 Yeah, I don't like
Unanimously Stroud. That's a dude who, when he was throwing, he knew he had 3 very good receivers at all times in Ohio State, and he would just drop back and hawk it up and just go, they'll save me. On
It
tape,
literally
he was
was.
infamous for that.
He would just chuck it up, and his receivers would make awesome
Like
catches.
Marvin Jones Jr. or Marvin Harrison Jr. is really impressive, and like Harrison saved a lot of would have been intercepted. Like if he's making those throws in the pros, they're going the other way.
Yeah.
Like he cannot do what he was doing at Ohio State and that's the thing. He's gonna sit here and fight it. Well, I ain't a test taker, dude. I've seen the throws you make. It ain't nothing about a test taker. You don't have common sense.
The decision making is piss poor.
So Frank is in here. Frank says no, they got a quarterback. I don't know what you mean, Frank.
I hear you, Frank.
Killing with those jokes, buddy. Is it still only Frank commenting in there?
Yeah. I'm not even getting his comments.
No, he's commenting now on YouTube.
He powered up. He's at his next level.
I don't like that flavor.
It'd be funny if he goes in the second round.
Berry?
Yeah.
The berry's not the greatest.
I don't like it, but they didn't have my mango. Zay Flowers is now the highest Boston College player ever to be drafted.
He had offers to go elsewhere for like more money, but he said no because Boston College was the only
Yeah,
team.
and
that
I
offered
respect the hell out of that.
Yeah, absolutely.
for with those, what do you call it? Those NIL deals.
NIL deals, and well, it was after he was at BC, and it was like his I want to say he played a full 4 years, so he graduated. He was a senior. He's one of the older receivers. They did say that Brandon Bean wouldn't take him. Bean's infamous for going young in the first, and he's 2 years older than any pick Bean's ever made in the first round. I guess we will never know, huh?
Are we getting slower now with these picks?
Yes, because the Vikings and the Ravens are killing us. Excuse me. I think the Vikings are legitimately trying to figure out if they should go Will Levis here. Then again, outside opportunity, the Vikings could always go Brian Branch too. Harrison Smith's 34. They got to do something soon. They won't go tight end. They've got T.J. Hawkinson.
Mm-hmm.
They can go edge. Rumors were everybody was in play to get traded out of Minnesota this week.
Who does Jacksonville have at receiver?
A lot. Calvin Ridley, Zay Jones, Christian Kirk.
Okay, so they shouldn't go receiver.
They shouldn't. But they also shouldn't have gone running back when they went ETN, so.
That was a little bit different, though.
But does Minnesota trade back here?
No.
I think it would have already happened.
Yeah, with a minute and 20 on the clock. Nothing,
So
man.
besides the Bills, who else left do you think could trade out for the first round?
Kansas City's always infamous for trading out. I don't think the Jags are in the position. Dallas could. Cincy could.
Cincy could. Philly's there again.
Philly's there, but I think Philly would be more apt to trade up. You were that close to the Super Bowl. New Orleans is an outside chance because the second you take that first round cap hit off and you go to
Where
second,
did they take that pick from? Who's that original pick? Is that what? That's not a playoff pick. That's not Miami, is it?
pick is in. No. Who went to the?
What's your question?
Who was the original pick from
Who went to the Niners?
Niners? Yeah.
It's got to be the Niners, right?
Yeah, because
Jordan.
It's
Jordan
got to be
Addison.
because it was the.
they haven't
Who?
Edison.
Is it?
Yeah.
Jordan Addison.
Fucking A, dude.
Oh, yeah, 'cause the Niners don't
If I'm
have
Buffalo,
anything
I
that's-
100% need to find a way to get on.
I am sick.
I need to get on the phone with Arizona and make this happen.
It's gonna be an edge.
If you say edge one more time,
Wow, that's shocking. They didn't go with him.
Gives Jefferson a better number 2.
It does, but
he is officially the number 2.
It's all right. Notre Dame. We're gonna take him.
Nope. No, we're not. I don't want that.
Someone to catch passes over the middle. I don't care who it is.
Did that other tight end go? One that you were fucking in love with?
I'm not. I liked Mayer more than I liked Dalton Kincaid. I just don't think we need. If I'm going to make any move on offense, I'd rather go receiver.
I do not want to draft today.
That's the thing. At this point,
Like, I'm serious.
at this point, I'm trading down. I'm doing what I need to do to get DeAndre Hopkins, because then if you go from there to 33, if you do like one of those tight ends is most likely at 33. Go get D-Hop, give up what you need to get there, and get the tight end at the next one.
But I know exactly what Bean's thinking. Miles Murphy.
I mean, he has no reason still being there. It doesn't mean I want it. No, he's an edge.
Is he an edge? Be interesting.
I don't love it. That was a dick kick for
Or
sure.
Brian Branch, but
Jordan.
Jags are on the clock
Oh.
what about Joey Porter Jr.?
for Buffalo.
If he's there.
Wait, the Giants traded up. Giants leapfrogged them.
Leapfrogs Jacksonville?
Is Giants going up for Levis? No.
No, they just
No,
paid.
because they just paid that fool. No way they do that.
Do the Giants want Brian Branch?
If Joey Porter Jr. is
I
on
don't
the
know about
board
that.
with the Bills pick, I would be okay.
know
with
about
that.
I'd be okay with Porter Jr. That's
Yeah.
They traded 25 and 160 for the
yeah. They didn't have to give up
They
much.
didn't give up much, yeah.
And you would think that with them trading, they know what they want.
That suit
Probably
is
another receiver.
ridiculous.
Another receiver.
No.
That
Josh
suit is
Downs.
absolutely
It was a good
ridiculous. He looks like a bottle of Pepto.
Where did he play before USC? Anybody?
Pitt.
Very talented player at Pitt.
Addison?
Yeah. He left once.
His film was actually better at Pitt.
Well, he left once Kenny Pickett was gone, and he got hurt at USC. There wasn't a lot of tape on him at USC. That was one of my favorite. And he's gonna be Minnesota's gonna be scary.
The problem is the Bills will take a receiver, but it's not. It'll probably be in the.
Second
No,
round,
it'll
Tank
be-
Dell, baby. Give me
I like,
Tank Dell.
They're gonna fuck everybody over and just
I need to
take
see the
Will
receivers
Levis.
list, but there's a couple guys that I like.
Remigio. You like Cedric Tillman.
Cedric Tillman.
We didn't like Jalen Hyatt. We do like Josh Downs. We didn't like Trey Palmer at all. I will be sick if it's Trey Palmer. Jonathan Mingo. Jason wants him just for the name.
Who was the kid from? Not Kentucky. Was it Kentucky?
No. Oklahoma, Marvin Mims.
No.
Houston, Tank Dell. You don't like A.T. Perry.
No, fuck it.
I was okay with Xavier Hutchinson.
Yeah, I was okay with him too.
I still do Tank Dell. Rasheed Rice.
Yeah,
SMU.
Rasheed Rice.
You liked him.
Pisner. Rasheed Rice is our guy. I'm telling you.
All right.
I'm telling you, Rasheed Rice.
Pisner. I'm telling you, Tank Dell.
Although Rasheed, he did have some ball skill issues where he fumbled a little bit, but we'll teach him how to.
Tank Dell, if it weren't for how small he is, would be in a legitimate conversation of being a first round pick. That kid's stats were ridiculous.
Oh, and
Gary's gonna teach him ball skill.
if we do get the chance, I want Tajay Spears.
Yes. If we were going to go running back, Tajay Spears is fun.
Well, I can teach somebody ball skills.
Yeah, we know.
Corner pocket.
Oh, Charlie Jones, too.
Nah, I promise you.
We like
I'm
him
making
out
him
of
carry
Purdue.
the football around everywhere, and all his buddies go to punch it out every
listen,
time, bro.
If we're
They're
gonna go
carrying the
tight
football
end,
around everywhere.
Payne Durham.
That shit.
Late?
We
Yes.
see that in
need
high
tight
school.
end
People had
until,
fumble
like, the
issues.
fourth, and Payne
They're
Durham
carrying the
will be
football around all day, and
That dude's a
everybody's
stud.
seen him be
Pisser.
punching the ball out.
Last 2 years, Tank Dell, 2021, 90 catches, 1,329 yards, 12 touchdowns. 2022, 109 catches, 1,398, and 17 touchdowns. He finds a way to get open. He's not big. He's only like 5'10", 5'9", but the kid balls.
5'9".
May 19th.
Jerry bomb indeed.
Keep it in your pants, Joseph. She's a friend of a friend.
No, not that cherry.
Giants select
Yeah, just
Deontay Banks,
Okay.
cornerback
Okay, Derek.
out of Maryland.
Okay, Derek.
Yep, one pick too.
I think he would have
Receivers
been
off the
there.
board.
I think he would have been
What
there. I think Jackson was-
what is up with as of late? Second generation pedigree players falling from the first round prospect to being second rounders.
Don't want to pay him.
Joey Porter's on his way to doing it. We saw it recently with Antoine Winfield. We saw it with Asante Samuel Jr.
Yeah.
All these second round kids whose fathers were good pro players are like, yeah, well, let him fall. So that was 24 to the Giants, which means the Jags are back on the clock.
I have like one pick right since the like not my knock is trash.
I love your honesty.
Yeah, I'm not doing great either.
Dude, I gotta get these wipers.
I had a couple picks.
That's awesome.
I had a couple of my picks right in that spot, but the wrong team. Who's up now?
The Jags. And that could honestly go any which way.
I feel like they'll go defense.
I feel like they don't have a safety. Am I incorrect by thinking that? I feel like they don't truthfully have like a top safety on their roster.
I just want back-to-back edges, please.
Take them away from me.
I don't want to fucking see him on the board.
Which would then give you an absolute aneurysm when Isaiah Foskey is the pick to the Bills.
No, because then he's gonna go fucking the defensive tackle out of Clemson.
Brian Bruzzy?
Yes.
That wouldn't shock me. That would not shock me because that's exactly the player that he wanted when he signed Star Lotolele.
So boring.
Star?
No, just defense in general.
Oh.
I'm tired of drafting defense. Right. I want some.
Give me the shiny toy. This is going to be pick 25 here.
Mhm.
That means after this pick is in, we go to our last sponsor of the night. Which happens to be our friend Kyle at Chicken Dippin'. He doesn't care. He just hopes that Lucas Van Ness makes a couple blocks or something.
Okay.
Frank, how you holding up over there? The Vikings got a receiver.
That's good. That'll help them.
They got a receiver!
Man, it's gonna really check.
Yo, this is a
his ass
pretty
with Chicago
wonderful
and
setup, by the
Minnesota
way.
Have better drafts than-
Jordan Addison on the draft. We're scoring all night.
Fuck you.
He's
You're
not
dead.
wrong, though.
You're dead to me, Jordan.
You're not
You
dead to
go
me,
the
Jordan.
Bills, you're dead to me. Even though I might. The Bills are on the clock. We just traded up. I'm dead serious.
We did.
Yep.
Son of a fucking bitch.
What happened?
The Bills traded up. We're on the clock. Oh, fuck.
And all the edges are there. Please be Joey Porter Jr.
We traded 27 and 130.
Okay. there
A
you go.
fourth?
Yeah.
It's a fourth.
Yeah.
Is it? Oh, yeah.
Fuck, man.
Who you think we're going for?
I'm about to be sick to my stomach. Because it's going to be an edge.
I'm intrigued now.
What's on the board here?
Brian. Miles Murphy. Bills jumping over the Cowboys. Has to be defensive tackle. No.
Joey Porter Jr., please.
Oh, God. How come every year that we've done this, we've just been in shambles when the Bills pick?
It's gonna be okay, guys. We're still a good team. You know?
Yeah, but I mean...
Are we?
It's all gonna be good.
Are we?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Season's over.
Kyle and I put on...
Oh man, he said it already. God damn.
It is April.
Kyle and I have put it on paper.
Foxes would
We
have
have
said
put
it.
a playoff team on paper with people we would have drafted as, like, a GM.
Yeah. I'm just feverishly...
Yeah, I say.
Is anybody ominous? Is anybody commenting?
Look at me, bro. Breaking news right out here on the show. I'm impressed by myself. The way all three faces just looked at me. What? I was like, no, man, I'm serious.
If it's...
maybe a tight end. I'd be okay if it's Dalton Kincaid.
As long as it's not a fucking edge or defensive tackle.
I'm going to suspect Gary doesn't want it.
They're drafting Matt Ariza again.
All right, Joseph. This is
That's no.
not funny.
In timeout. Somebody tell me who it is.
He was cleared of all of his charges.
Yeah, that's why he's playing in Mexico. They call him Ron now.
I want Joey Porter Jr.
I mean, if we get Michael Mayer, I'm pretty excited.
I'm not gonna not be excited, but I can't.
Go here with the college.
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame.
Those fucking fighting Irish.
We took Kincaid.
Did we?
Did we? Like for sure?
I don't know how much I believe this girl.
I wouldn't trust it.
Me either. We only have 4 picks after this? Oh, geez.
I have a feeling we might trade and get other picks.
Trade again?
Well,
It'd be crazy.
we would trade and get more picks.
Sal Capaccio, 57 seconds ago. Cowboys had been heavily linked to tight end Michael Mayer. Could it be jumping over to get him?
That'd be fucking hilarious.
I got Kincaid too.
No, Kincaid. Yeah, Dalton Kincaid.
Yeah.
Dalton Kincaid.
All right.
The double Dalton doomsday device?
We'll take a tight end. All right, I'm not upset. It's
I-
offense.
I'm okay with it.
Okay, that's
I'm okay with it.
That's all right. That's all right.
I'd rather that than...
Pass catcher. That's all I want.
Still want him a guy from Notre Dame, but it's all right. You know?
To be fair, a lot of people had actually said they could see Kincaid turning into like the next Travis Kelce.
Great.
The measurables are there.
I like it.
We didn't dislike his tape.
I'm just happy it's not an edge.
Agreed.
Well, Gary.
Oh, dude, you and I are sitting here like holding our breath.
I was like,
It's not defense. We're all good.
just I want
Gary was ready to go DEFCON.
No,
if we were going defense, I was okay with Joey Porter Jr. That was it.
Well, hey, the good news is, wasn't there a report a little bit ago that they don't think now that DeAndre Hopkins gets traded at all this weekend?
well, you said tonight.
They said this
What
weekend.
number was Kincaid?
14 on the list. He was up there, man.
Yeah, his Instagram has no Cardinals links to it, but his Twitter still has all of them.
I'm gonna have to rewatch his tape because I don't remember.
That's why I'm gonna go back to see what we wrote on him. He was the number 3 tight end when we watched him. He's a big boy, 6'4". All 4 years at Utah, he had 8 touchdowns, 8 per year.
Oh, okay.
44 for 835 and 8 touchdowns. Didn't play in the COVID year 2020. 36 catches, 8 touchdowns. That's pretty efficient.
That's a damn good efficiency.
36,
Yeah.
5, 10, and 8. And the top target of Utah in 2022, 70 for 890 and 8. 6'4". 6'4", 242.
He's not huge, but
We saw that he had the big playability we liked.
Allen's 6'5".
That was the one thing we wrote, Gary. He was a serious threat with the ball in his hands. He was tough to wrap up, and he burned a lot in coverage. So
I'm not upset.
Is he fleet of foot?
he was, the thing is, for not being like the tallest, he did prove that he can make a contested catch. So it's not the worst thing we could have done.
What a way to round out having Nicky Two Scoops.
Yeah,
There, you know?
Nicky Two Scoops was our sponsor for the Bills pick. Dalton Kincaid is the Bills' top tight end. Dalton Kincaid was a small school tight end who transferred to Utah. Happy to have him in Buffalo. Will be a weapon for the Bills' offense. It's a nice pickup. So what might be the nice thing if he transferred out of another school? He might be at that maturity level of a tight end you don't usually get as a rookie.
Well, he's going to have a good group around him to learn from.
I mean, he's going to come in and be the tight end too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
who's covering that kid as a tight end too?
It's a weapon, dude. At the end of the day, it's a weapon.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I feel better. It's not a defensive end.
It's not defense. You know, that's fine. More weapons. Fuck it. Make
Kincaid is a slot tight end. Bills usually go wide tight ends who play in line. So next best answer is slot receiver, I guess. They're banking on him being a security blanket for Josh.
That's all I wanted.
Yeah, no, it's a great option, man.
I just want someone
That's
who's
what
sure
Travis
handed
Kelce
catching it.
does.
Yeah. stays short, catches them little fucking dink and dunks.
And make him tackle
Few
him.
over
Tackle
the
him,
edges,
you know?
yeah. He's like, come get me.
Just begging you to tackle him. That's what he's doing. That's what we needed.
Dude, I was nervous for a minute.
So was I.
I was unwell.
I was like, this is about to be Miles Murphy.
I just pass catcher is all I wanted.
I think it's late enough in the broadcast. We can do this.
And tots and
Jason,
prayers
entertain the
going out
masses.
to-
Oh, Kyle's on his knees. He's rolling all over the floor. All right, who else is on the clock? So this should be Jaguars pick, correct? No. Yes,
Yeah,
this
they
should be
traded
the
back.
Jaguars. So no. This should be
No, this is just
The Cowboys.
Cowboys, yeah, Cowboys.
So the Cowboys.
yeah, Cowboys.
we're linked to
Jacksonville,
Mayer.
Cincinnati.
So maybe the Bills thought they were going to take Kincaid.
It's a possibility.
Oh, he looks like he
Oh yeah, he's a Buffalo
He's a
boy.
Buffalo Bill.
Look
Look
at
at
it,
this
they're
guy.
going through all the hats. Like, which one is it? Which
Don't,
one is it?
don't,
It's the
let's
blue
go.
one, you dipshit.
You
Well-
stupid ass Mullen. Stand up, start cheering, bro.
It's like, where's the Bills hat? We
We're
weren't
going
even
to the
on.
Super Bowl next year.
He's like, I can't find the Bills hat. We didn't do a top 30 visit.
He's like, bro, we didn't get the Bills. We didn't get a Bills hat.
Yay.
Well, it looked like they had him set by division, and he was not looking in the right division.
No.
That guy in the back row was screwed. There's your tape.
It's so hard to tell. When you look at college guys, man, they just look so small.
He does a lot of good stuff. I'm happy with that pick.
He does have good footwork, though.
He doesn't look like a
His
tight end.
footwork
If you
is
look
actually
at him,
very
if you look at him, he looks more like a receiver than a tight end. So I'm
That's
okay with
Oh, he was a Packers fan? Get rid of him.
that.
No, he just played for the. He's
No,
not a
played
Packers
for
fan. He
the
played for
Little
Little
League
League Packers. Different.
Yo,
That pick
stoked.
made me
he's
drink.
stoked that he's a Bill.
Yeah, dude.
Wouldn't you be?
Hey, found the Bills hat finally.
Well, he's from Utah, or he's been in
Yeah,
Utah.
he
He's
looks
like,
like
I
a
can still
Bill,
go
dude.
deer hunting.
He's huge. Oh my God, how tall
His,
is this?
his PF 6'4".
Oh my God, he's huge.
His PFF grade last year was 90.2. That's crazy.
What a
He's got a mullet?
What's everyone saying?
I don't think he
Curious.
has a mullet. I think his brother had a fucking mullet, or whoever the hell the guy behind
That
him
guy
was.
was
That guy
cool.
had a mullet. It wasn't as good as Hollywood Mark's mullet, but
Hollywood.
I mean, they're not wrong with that.
shout out to Kim Pagula too. Get better.
Kristaps Porzingis vibe. You're an idiot.
Might be worse than Hitler. That's a stretch.
It is not taken well.
So don't be a moron.
Just happens.
Bills fans, never happy.
You got to watch your tape because if you didn't, then
People are just mad we didn't trade up for Smith and Jigba. But
I didn't
people-
want him.
But people don't watch Smith and Jigba tape.
That was the one player I really was the enigma Smith and Jigba.
Someone's gonna mess that name up on air.
Yeah, don't stop.
No, I mean just in general. Like they're just gonna mispronounce everything on that. It's gonna be hilarious.
Listen, I'm okay with this pick.
First time we used a tight end since the 1983.
Damn.
In a first round pick, yeah.
Jay Feely, Jay Remersma.
I like that pick. I do. I really. That
How's
is
Fox
a.
feeling? Is Fox?
Fox isn't even awake.
Is Fox ready to?
Fox is asleep for sure.
I like that pick. It is. It is my. It's a good one.
Would you rather had Kincaid or Mayer?
I love
like
Mayer.
Kincaid.
I really did. Mayer's a better all-around tight end. But if you're looking for a weapon in the pass-catching game, I don't dislike Kincaid.
I like Kincaid.
Mayer was the better all-around. But that was the one thing you picked on Mayer about when we watched his film was he's very clunky when the ball is in his hands.
Yeah.
Picking for Dallas yet?
I think it's gonna be one of those situations you're gonna have to see what he can do. But I don't hate the move whatsoever.
I am in love with it.
I just don't like that we only have 4 picks and we have a lot of needs still.
Would you be mad like if it was Michael Mayer?
No.
No, but I love that pick. I really do.
There,
If you're gonna grab a tight end, those two are
They're projecting. Mike Clay is already projecting his rookie stats at 32 catches, 337 yards, and 3 touchdowns.
I'd give him 1 or 2 more touchdowns.
Yeah, he's.
I'd give him 5
making
to
the
10
Super
more
Bowl.
catches and probably another 100 yards.
He's gonna be one of them dudes that he's gonna be clutch like right in the goal line where we were having such a problem scoring.
They tried to use Sweeney a ton in the goal line, and Sweeney just wasn't.
He's
Prolific?
Not that guy, man.
You're
Sweeney-
not that guy, bud.
Sweeney
I like
couldn't get open.
Sweeney, but he just
He's not even here no more. He's
No,
in the
he's
he's with the
gone.
Giants, right?
yeah.
Well, we hit the wall, but it feels like the weight has been lifted off your shoulders.
Yeah, I think the Giants. I think they really wanted him. I think they saw something in him. We're like, yo, we're gonna take him. We're like,
I think they're really going to use because
take him.
because they. I think they really see. Who's that guy that we just signed? Hardy
Yeah.
as the slot guy. They're going to use Kincaid also as like that.
Yeah,
That
You're-
same similar. They're going to try to use him as Travis Kelce.
your bigger slot like receiver almost is what they're going to use him as.
It's because Bills fans forget, like, we just did sign that guy.
Yeah.
and you still have Khalil Shakira.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, you also have the fact that they could end up starting to put that 2 tight end setup out.
Well, that's the
there.
thing. I think they're going to do that
Frees
2
up
tight end
running
set.
back a little bit too.
We desperately need a linebacker. Like, we cannot go in the season with just. AJ
So
Klein.
we don't want Trenton Simpson.
No.
Not at all. Good thing is, as of right now, only 1 linebacker's gone.
What the hell is Dallas take?
Probably a tight end, or Jerry Jones is just going to take best available. That's what he does. He doesn't draft
Albert
needs.
Breer, right there. Bills were said to be looking for a replacement for Cole Beasley in the slot. That's where the connection to Josh Downs, who I believe they liked, was made. At the end, answer here winds up being Dalton Kincaid, who will be a big slot receiver essentially for them.
Perfect. So I like to hear. He's going to the Super Bowl, dude.
He's winning a Super Bowl.
Look at these idiots.
That's the shit I want to hear.
What?
They're going to the Super Bowl. They're winning.
That's what I said, dude. You just.
You see what Dawson Knox tweeted?
Right away, it was like, brr.
With a fun.
I thought
I
I was
like
going to
that.
go and sulk
Him and
because we
Dawson
dropped
Knox.
a
That's gonna
fucking
be an awesome. He tweeted the Star Wars meme of Anakin Skywalker. This is where the fun begins.
Doug-
And then added Dalton Kincaid.
Doug Farr, grade A+.
I gotta follow this guy now. Dalton Kincaid.
I want a Kincaid jersey now.
I would
My,
love that.
My jerseys are getting all beat up.
K-I-N-C-A-I-D.
Dallas's pick is in, I guess, but
Isn't
we
it?
don't got it.
Nolan Smith.
Maisie Smith.
Maisie Smith? Or is that Cam Smith?
It's Maisie Smith.
I don't even know where the fuck he is.
Yeah, defensive tackle
second
Maisie
page.
Smith.
So maybe
Michigan.
Yep, this is definitely him. It's like followed by a bunch of Bills people. All right, yep. And this is him.
they. What number was he?
He's also followed by
77.
John Cena.
Ooh.
So maybe he was.
Dawson Knox.
Maybe-
Jason Hall. Wait a minute.
Wait a
Yeah,
minute.
exactly. Like, wait,
Maybe he was. Maybe
Get
Kincaid.
John Senior.
Maybe Kincaid was linked with.
He was just followed by like
Dallas.
an account with no picture.
Yeah.
I don't see anybody in that picture. Not getting it. It's a John Cena joke.
Ah, we get it.
We got it. It just wasn't fun.
I think it's pretty funny.
It's a little trouble there.
You've got to think that a team's gonna be trading in back in for Levis.
No, let him fall into the second round.
Dude, oh, he's going to be so heartbroken.
He's going to have to put extra mayo in his coffee tomorrow.
Eat
He's
an
gonna
extra
be
banana.
Chief and bananas.
Sheaf and bananas. The worst thing is he's going to get back to the hotel room. It's going to be covered in milk.
All the milk.
Milk.
That's such a un-Cowboys
Smoke.
pick, though.
Maisie Smith?
Yeah.
No, it's definitely a Cowboys pick. It's an odd name. It's a defensive defensive lineman who doesn't belong in that spot. It's 100% their pick.
It's best available, I swear to God. Jerry Jones looks at like, we got 17 D tackles, but this guy's really good. Let's take him.
What the hell is that with him?
I don't think they actually have 17 D tackles, but they never draft
Who's
like.
that motherfucker? That's a dope suit.
I don't know, but that is an awesome.
You know,
It's a dope
you know what I
suit.
like about like the next couple days of the
What the
draft
hell is
is
that
the
with him?
timing is just so quicker.
Yeah.
I don't know who it is.
I've seen him before. I can't think of who it is.
It's a dope.
It's Drew Cerza.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Just said yeah to whoever.
He's like,
Yo,
yeah.
speaking of,
That guy.
speaking of, I got an email. Did you tell him about the email?
At work. Yo, I got that email at work. We got an email about a Niagara University breakfast conference hosted by Drew Cerza, and I cackled.
I just said sure.
Drew Cerza,
You were
winking.
Like, you were like, why do you have Drew Cerza on your computer? I was like, I don't know. Because I was like looking up something on my phone and I had the email pulled up. He's like, is that Drew Cerza? I was like, I don't know. Oh, it is
Here you
Drew
go,
Cerza.
Ryan. AFC assistant on New Bills tight end. He's a threat in the passing game, has great body control and great hands. He can go up and snag the football. The difference between Dalton and a guy like Gesicki, however, is Dalton is actually willing to be physical at the line.
That's what I love to hear. Physicality, baby. We want a dog. We want a dog, baby.
DAWG.
Can't wait to see what Kyle Brandt says about this.
Absolute dog.
I thoroughly enjoy.
If you want to see some angry runs, you're going to see some out of him.
Yeah, that was... When we jump off this, I'm putting his highlights up here for us real quick. He's had some... Dude can hit.
Angry run. You'll see that. You'll see him on angry runs at least twice.
Daniel Jeremiah had him as the 9th best overall prospect.
Dude, people loved him.
I mean, he's ranked 14th on our list.
Jags pick is in now too, but we don't have it. I don't have it.
Jags take Michael Mayer.
Do they?
I don't know. That sounds right. That sounds like a Jags pick.
Jersey.
A Michael Mayer jersey? I want a Jags jersey.
Yeah, wow, actually.
That is actually like that's becoming my second team.
I love the Jags.
I know you do, but
I love my Jags.
I like the Bears.
I don't hate the Bears either. And you know why I don't hate the Bears? Because Frank hates the Bears. The Bears! Ooh.
Tell us, Dawson Knox, this is where the fun begins.
Guess I should probably go follow him as well, huh?
You have to. Yeah, no choice.
Who's that?
Did we give away our
Okay.
second prize?
We do after the
We
last
didn't yet.
pick,
It's
right?
after the last pick.
The third commercial.
We do have to do the third commercial right now. So let's take it away for Kyle at Chicken Dippin' before we announce the Jaguars pick. Take it away,
Wow, good one.
Camera Piz.
Don't just dip the tip. Check out chickendippin.com or chicken_dippin on Instagram. Use code 716 for 30% off your order. And don't forget to order because the OG Joe Lee said so.
Guys, we're good. We're live. Anton Harrison, the tackle for the Jacksonville Jaguars, pick 27.
That's a good pick. Protect your Ferrari, your quarterback. Get him some protection there. And that's something they kind of needed. I don't know if they had a lot of sacks last year, but it's good to really get an offensive tackle that can protect your investment at quarterback there with Trevor Lawrence. So
Yeah. Also not a D lineman. So Anton Harrison goes. He was the 20th prospect on the board out of Oklahoma. Played some big games. Big body, real big guy.
surprising with that
Big body Lingatti.
with the Cam Robinson looming suspension and all that stuff that they didn't go like they went offensive tackle.
Cam Robinson is offensive.
Yeah, but I'm saying like oh yeah, I'm thinking
It's like, buddy, they went that exact position. Who?
New Orleans.
No,
They just got Carr.
I don't think so.
I'm thinking he's a guard.
I still, and it might be the unpopular opinion here, but I would still love to see Buffalo make a flex play and go after like Luke Whippler in the third. Center for Ohio State. He's a big boy, and it shores up the interior of the line if Mitch Morse gets hurt again.
Yeah, they definitely need someone to step in and help out if Mitch goes down.
That's my
That was
concern,
an
like,
obvious
Glaring need.
flaw last year I'd like to see him, try and find at least one or two guys that
Yeah,
could
because
step
who was
in.
our backup? Was it Van Roten?
Yeah.
'Cause
Van Scrotum?
he was pretty rotten.
He was rotten at first,
Rotten
but
scrotum?
he did get better towards the end. I think a lot of his problem was he wasn't used to.
We did resign him.
Yeah.
I think so,
I
right?
think he got better towards the end of the season.
No, we resigned Kessenberry.
Apparently,
He sucks.
Dawsonberry.
Yeah,
David
because-
That's
Kessin.
that was the last.
Yeah, but Kessin. But I guess the thing is where they might not go interior is they have made 3 moves on the interior. They went and got
Dude from Dallas.
Connor McGovern,
Okay.
the other Connor McGovern, and they went and got David Edward, who was a starter with the Rams prior to getting hurt.
Bean quoted, "If Dalton was not there, we were going to trade back."
Yeah.
Also, Bean, I lied. I traded up.
Some shit. Oh my god.
They probably thought that Dallas was going to take him then.
Yeah, they were sure Dallas was taking
They
him.
got to replace Dalton Schultz.
You gotta wonder, how pissed
Right.
Dallas is.
Our buddy Bryce Benjamin has commented on our Twitter.
Oh.
The AFC is about to be a slugfest. Teams are loading up on weapons, and I can't wait. And he puts the Seth Rogen, no, who is that? Jonah Hill? Jonah Hill. I'm so excited. And I go, yeah, except for the fact there's going to be a lot of heartache as well.
Yeah.
So there we are. Jags go Anton Harrison.
Oh, we can do our contest.
Yeah, no, we don't. No,
Oh, I thought
contest
you
is
said
at 31,
after
dude.
red.
Yeah, at 31 at the end of the round. Elite hands, really good route runner. Great feel, great instinct. Being on Kincaid. So basically, he's Cole Beasley in a tight end's body.
There you go. That's what they're saying about Will Levis. They're concerned about his toe that
Yep,
is hurt.
I'm seeing
It's
that right now.
problematic, and he claims his toe is healed, but also they're hearing that it would need surgery, and Will Levis disagrees.
Oh, that's why I eat so many bananas.
Toes.
Toes? We're here talking about toes?
So,
It's terrible.
all the Bills fans out there, we don't need a tight end. No, no, no. He's Cole Beasley. Relax.
Will Levis
Does he rap?
take
I
it
hope.
down.
Bengals.
Toe
Did you get the
down
Bengals or no?
How many Lamar passing touchdowns next year? 80. Not a fucking chance, boys. I just spilled.
Did you get that one?
I just spilled all of your. Miles Murphy. Off the board to the Bengals.
He didn't spill
That's
all.
Yes, it did.
Just some of them.
Take him.
We gotta clean up for the end of the night.
Yeah.
The rats will have a heyday. The Tiki Bar rats will have a heyday.
What'd you spill?
All of the sunflower seeds.
That's like 5 of them. He spilled maybe a mouthful of sunflower seeds.
Yo, because I heard it like slowly start drinking. Like, that looks like you spilled everything.
It was maybe like a mouthful. That's it.
I didn't even know they were there, and then I just heard it go. And I'm like, either my groin is
The look
furring.
on your face was like, I just spilled all of your stuff.
All right, so Will Levis going to be going to the second round.
Unless somebody trades up.
I don't think they will.
Unless New Orleans.
Well, hey,
takes him.
Miles Murphy doesn't have to trade in colors at least.
Yeah.
And that brings us to pick 29. Who's up on the clock?
New Orleans.
The Nolans Saints.
Yeah.
New Orleans could take him. I mean, I doubt it.
No.
No, this has got to be Joey Porter Jr.
This is going to be Brian Brozzi.
The
Did you know
Keely-
that it's pronounced that way?
Did
Bruzzy?
Kelly or Keely
Bresee. Brozzi.
Did Keely Ringo go yet?
No, Keely Ringo's also on the board still. I don't like Georgia corners.
Neither do I.
Somebody's lying to him. That's an improper pronunciation.
I think he's Hawaiian. So that might be why.
Even then.
Yo, Brandon Bean's such a G, dude. He doesn't. Whatever he wants.
He's
to
got a
buy,
crisp suit on,
He's
too.
like,
It's a
yo.
solid color, but it's a crisp suit.
He's just a G, dude. He's like, hey, if I was a gambler, man, I'd say we trade down. He trades up and just gets the guy.
Brandon Bean has the type. Yo.
Yeah.
Yo.
Dudes with bandanas.
Brandon Bean has a type.
You want to get picked by the Bills? Just wear a fucking headband.
I am
Curly
so
hair.
happy that the Bills did not draft Miles Murphy.
Mike Girardi. On Utah tight end Dalton Kincaid, one scout told me he sees Kincaid as the best pass-catching option in the draft, regardless of position.
Perfect.
Another says Kincaid reminds him of Travis Kelce. A third added that his blocking needs a lot of help, but he can still be an impact player immediately.
We don't need a
don't need him
blocker.
to block.
We don't need him to block. Catch a ball.
Run run
Here's the
down
thing,
the
though.
field.
Go
Knox
that way and
proved
catch.
This past year he can block.
Daniel Jeremiah
We
had him
don't
as the
need to
9th
block.
overall prospect.
Look,
I don't need him to block. I need him to.
I got-
Lombardi, man, we're
I got a lot of other guys that can block on my squad. We're good. That's not his job. His job is to catch passes.
Dalton, Super Bowl, Kincaid.
You know what? They want to sit there. And, they want to play that game. No, we pay that friggin' fullback so much money.
Who the hell was
Like
it?
one of the only teams that still carries a friggin'
Who?
fullback.
What the hell's his name,
Bills.
too?
No, he's a halfback.
He's
He's
like a-
with Reggie Gilliam.
Reggie Gilliam.
Don't
yeah.
shit talk Reggie Gilliam.
Gilliam.
He's an H-back, or wherever you want to call
He's an
him.
H-back for sure.
He's a tight end, listed as tight end, but they call it...
Scat back.
Yeah.
Scat, scat, scat.
Because they don't actually list him as a fullback on the roster.
Yeah.
Who do we have for the longest time that was a fullback? DeMarco?
Yeah, Patrick DeMarco, baby.
Didn't they also list Frank Gore as a fullback back in
No.
the day?
No. Who?
Carwell Gardner.
Sam Gash.
Who did,
Sam
Jason,
Sam motherfucking Gash.
who did we meet playing rugby? Jason?
Frank. Oh, Booby Dixon.
Booby Dixon.
Yeah, we met... Jason and I met Booby Dixon once.
Ryan and I met Frank the Tank Summers.
Oh man.
We met him on. Yeah, he was at. On
He
the
was
elliptical.
working out. We used to practice rugby at the
Elite
like
man.
the inside...
Read so much about this.
What do you call it? The field house?
Yeah.
And he was just
Oh,
working
my
out
God.
like on the machine, just watching us play rugby. And I'm like, "Yo, Jason, that's definitely Jim Schwartz and Booby Dixon right there." And as soon as I like noticed, Jim Schwartz is like, and then like went back into the locker room, and Booby Dixon was still there. I was like, "Yo, Booby, can we get a picture?" He's like, "Yeah." And I took a picture of Booby Dixon.
He was just happy he got recognized.
Remember that time I phone died when I met Eric Wood?
Yeah. As I was taking the picture.
Oh
It's
no.
like, yeah, I gotta go. Did you go? I'm like, actually, dude, your phone died. I'm really sorry.
WWE Raw.
Oh my god.
Well, there you
I
go.
love that shit.
The worry about Kincaid's back injury, the Bills doctors checked him out and said he's cleared, and they compared his medicals around the league to others. Kincaid was officially cleared on April 12th by his personal doctor.
I mean, Gronk had back injuries, and look how that turned out. Couple
Man,
Super Bowls.
he's fine. He's a missing piece.
Not worried
Here to
about
win the Super Bowl. Come on.
He's the missing link. What?
That's all we need.
They're just collecting Infinity Stones for Josh. That's what they're doing.
I'm not even gonna say that one.
Yeah, we should become
I'm gonna
we should
keep
become
that one to
agents.
myself. Oh man.
Yo, come on, New Orleans.
Yo, the Saints are just
You can't throw
killing
an
my vibe.
Infinity Stone joke out there like that.
And New Orleans has taken
Especially with
Katrina.
what happened last year.
What's wrong, bro?
They don't know. They don't remember.
No, Gary.
They don't remember. They're not gonna know. Exactly. That's what it was. That's what. That's why it happened. We're just collecting.
It's bad.
Yeah, nobody heard what Gary just drafted for the Saints.
No.
Katrina.
Horrible joke.
I think the one over here was worse.
Yeah, I tend to just fade you out.
No, it was
Will Levis.
that was, that's who got the Soul Stone. I'm not. They don't know what I'm talking about. Who I'm talking about.
I don't know a fucking thing.
You don't want to.
We're going to hell, but
Yeah, I mean, we're all gonna.
I was already
we're gonna
there,
have
so
best friends there, so.
I was already there,
Any
so I'm
other
not worried.
comments on there?
No, I've been checking. My mom said goodnight, but she's not on anymore.
Night, night.
Yeah. Oh man, too funny. So did you notice the photo you used for the chicken dipping
Your shirt?
commercial? No, it's also the picture I used for Twitch.
Oh yeah.
That's why I sent it to you. I was like, I gotta send him this one too. Why not?
All right, New Orleans. Oh, they're in.
Like, stop taking 10 minutes. This is why the second and third.
The only reason I don't want
You
to
got 2 picks left. Come on, you at this point you know who you want.
Picks for this year.
Move
No,
on.
we'll be back.
Move on.
Yeah, we did watch that game. 16 catches, 234. Saints took Brian Bruzzy.
Thank you.
Pussy.
Both of the Clemson players off the board that I did not want.
Crazy.
It's Bruzzy.
That's fucking.
When you look it up on NFL.com,
I mean, that's
the
fine.
pronunciation is BRUH-SEE.
Somebody fucking lied to him growing up.
Who still needs a quarterback that could trade up?
This is why teachers don't get paid enough. This kids come in with fucked up last names that aren't spelled correctly.
The 8th ranked player is still on the board. Brian
I think
Branch
he could go here.
to Philly. That would make sense.
Branch might go to KC.
No,
They don't
Branch
have
to
a
Philly would
safety.
make sense. They don't have one either. They lost Chauncey Gardner.
Wait. Branch, what's his position?
Safety.
I swear to God, Kansas City's going to take all 10 minutes too.
Oh, you know they are.
They're going to trade.
They're going to take all
They're
10
gonna
minutes to do
march-
so.
They're going to march Kermit back out there to make the pick.
Hi ho.
No, it's going to be it's could probably be
His
the.
brother's gonna do TikTok.
I bet
dances
you
on
it's.
stage.
I bet you it's that. What's that dude that bangs the drum for them?
Guys, they got
The-
sponsored
what's
by
it? Is
Bud Light.
Travis? Oh, no, who the heck is that?
We are live. You can't do that.
Wow.
You can't do that.
I know, Kermit the Frog here.
It's
Fucking
like he's actually
buffoons.
here.
Everybody watch me pass.
It's like he's right there. I swear to God.
All right.
Man, they were taking forever.
Yeah, forever.
All right.
I didn't even hear what he said.
Why? Kevin Massari, the Bills should go all in for Hopkins right now. Why?
We got what we needed.
Joe Miller. Every Super Bowl champion in recent memory has one thing in common. A stud tight end.
Who were the last three? It was.
Didn't Kansas City just won, so Kelsey.
Is that back-to-back Clemson?
LA didn't have one though, right?
Yeah, it is.
Higbee was a stud that year.
Was that back-to-back Clemson
And Gronk.
D tackles?
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
D
Who won the
tackle
year
and
before?
the Chiefs again.
Did they win 4 years
I
ago?
thought 3 years ago. Wasn't it Rams, Chiefs, Bucks, Chiefs?
Yeah, they've been to
Yeah,
what was it? They've
I
been to
think
4, lost or 1-2, right?
Don't start this again because you lied to Frank and I got yelled at for yelling at Frank. You pieces of shit.
He knows I was messing with him. He should know I was.
No, he didn't because I'm sitting here telling him to shut up as you two are lying to him. Joe goes, I've looked it up on Google. As if he doesn't know how to use Google. As he's in the background of the bar eating a ham sandwich. I'm sorry, eating a mayo sandwich with a side of ham. Screaming at his phone.
He would get freak out. Frank freaks out every time. I would tell him
Dude, he
Rodgers
was
got
not
traded today.
eating
He'd be like,
that
"What?"
Sandwich. That sandwich was gone.
It was like for a full year. I told him Rodgers got traded every day, and he would go check Google every day to see if Aaron Rodgers got traded.
He housed that sub, man. I ain't seen somebody eat a sub like that since Coneheads.
They think the Eagles could go in on another Georgia player here.
Ringo?
They've got Ringo or they've got Nolan Smith.
Where the hell did OBJ go? Did he sign?
He signed with the Ravens.
The
Is
Ravens.
that with the Ravens? Yeah. Now they're like, oh, we're gonna win everything.
No, I mean that is your boom or bust. Either you've actually got it with Lamar or you don't.
It's gonna be great when he busts another ankle.
Did Frosty get picked?
Nope.
Tears his fucking ACL again.
I don't want that to happen, but he is very injury prone.
Oh yeah.
I don't want him to be hurt.
I don't actually want anyone to get hurt, but you know, if Mahomes happened to catch a debilitating shoulder disease.
When Philly won
I
the
wouldn't
Super Bowl,
want-
did they have Ertz?
I don't want him
or
not to
Goddard as
play.
the tight end?
Yes.
I just don't want him to
He
keep. You know,
throws and
I know
his
they
arm
have
just
both, but-
stops.
Yes.
I don't want him not to play. I don't
They
want
had
his
them both.
career to be ended.
But I
So
don't
it wouldn't
want
be.
him to be
It wouldn't be
hurt.
bad. It wouldn't be bad. Just like if before the Buffalo game, he like rotates or like his ankle, like I don't know something,
No,
tweaks
he
it.
already rotated his ankle.
Yeah.
And then they shot him full of drugs. During
No, but like the other way. So like, you're not wrong.
The Buffalo Bills just shredding Skip Bayless online right now.
Oh, yeah.
Please let Dalton Kincaid fall to my Cowboys.
Sorry, sir.
Absolutely not," said Buffalo.
You get nobody. And you like it.
You get a defensive tackle and you're gonna like it.
Nolan Smith. Nolan Smith to the Philadelphia Eagles.
Where are you on my list?
Dalton Kincaid. Kincaid. What's good, Bills Mafia? Let's get after it.
Hell yeah.
All right, practice. You better be at practice on Monday.
Check out my
Swear to
first
God.
Panini instant rookie card.
I don't think that's it
I
at
don't
all.
feel like
Get this man to
Jordan had
Barbell
like
and get
6
him
edges
get him
in
the
that.
blue cheese. That's
They
all that
always
matters.
do.
wasn't there a BJ Ojolari in last year's draft?
No,
too?
it was Aziz.
Oh.
That's his younger brother.
Oh, perfect. Kincaid golfed this morning. That's all we needed here. He's a golfer.
All right. All right. Yo, his first tee fees on me. Yo, find out he's going to go golf or Ryan does. Ryan, we need you to take us golfing. Told you around midnight to be done. Out of the last pick. Well, since we are out of the last pick, might as well pick our last $10 gift card of the night. Gary, do the honors.
Let's make sure there's nobody else who commented last.
Wheel of morality. Spin, spin, spin.